Love Muffins. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8, Episode 11 review. Sorry I was gone last week. I had a family crisis going on, still do, but we're working through it. Keep me in your prayers and my family. I'm going to do my Beat of the Weeks now on Sundays because I'm filming back-to-back shows. I'll be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews and Real Housewives of Potomac, another new all-black cast Real Housewives franchise that comes on Sunday nights. So I'll do my Beat of the Weeks on Sunday nights instead of Mondays now. So this is my Beat of the Week. I use these three ColourPop liquid lipstick shades. And, excuse me, I use Shimmy, Tulle, and Beeper to create this like mauve colored lip. And I just did a purple smoky eye with gold liner. And then as you can see, you all, I cut my hair off again. A lot of you have never seen me with my short hair, but yeah, I cut it off this morning. This is my top. Oh, this is me, honey. Except for some tracks thrown up in here, of course, for some more added fullness. But yeah, I cut my hair and did it and styled it this morning. Hope you all like it. So yeah, let's get straight into this review. I've talked enough. I missed you all too as well. So we start off this episode with Phaedra talking to her boy, or talking to Aiden about taking him to the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March. And during their conversation, she gets a phone call from Apollo in jail. And this is why she's on the phone with Kim, because she's taking Kim, Portia, and Sheree's son along with her to the Million Man March for the experience or whatever. So we get a phone call from Apollo, and I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Shit is about to go down. So then we switch to Candy and Todd in the car, and they're talking about opening a restaurant, and they want to use the old lady gangs recipes, and I'm like, that is not gonna work. Them old bitches is not gonna go for this bullshit. They gonna raise hell. They gonna want all the profits. They just want to run shit. This is not gonna work because they don't fuck with Todd for real like that. It's just a bad decision. And then Candy was in the car looking like a roughneck, looking like MC Light, like got a roughneck, got a roughneck. I was like, what is this blue jean ensemble with the cutout sleeves and the ruffles? And I just didn't understand it. So Cynthia comes to visit Kenya at her house, and it's in the building process. And Kenya tells her how her and her dad are in a really good place, and they're closer now than they've ever been. But how she went to go see her mom, and how her mother didn't want to see her, and how her Aunt Lori left the reunion mad because she went to go see her mom. And Cynthia sympathizes with her because she just doesn't understand what type of mother would not want a relationship with their daughter. And we'll get to that in a minute. So then we go back to Phaedra and Aiden and Apollo on the phone. And Apollo was just talking to Aiden about how, he heard that he wasn't acting right in school and how he doesn't want to, get any more bad reports. And Aiden was just looking at the phone like, nigga, what you gonna do to me? Who gonna check me, boo? Because not you. How you gonna get to me? Huh? How you gonna get to me first? You gonna yell at me on the phone? Child, please. Aiden even checked him so bad. He was like, yes, ma'am. He was like, boy, save your empty threats for somebody else. And it came across to me like this wasn't the first time that he talked to his father, and that he does have regular conversations with his father. So that then further made me did believe that Phaedra has been taking his phone calls, maybe not on a consistent basis, but she does accept his phone calls. So they get to the Million Man March, with the weekend or whatever, and Phaedra takes the girls to meet Congressman Wilson, and Kim is late. And I'm just like, for Kim to be such a hands-on mother, how she, says, I'm such a hands-on mom. I'm always with my kids. She is the most ill-prepared hands-on mother I've ever seen. She's late. Her kids are all over the place. It was just nerve-wracking to me. So, finally, Kim arrives to the venue or whatever, and they're all in the room talking to Congressman Wilson. And Congressman Wilson brings up about, how black boys are perceived in America and just around the world, period. How, how black boys are, are perceived as, do-nothings, degenerates, thugs, how they're getting killed, and this and that. And Kim decides to get up and escort her and her sons out of the room because she thinks that this is just not a topic that you should have in front of young boys. And I'm like, this is a topic that you most certainly need to have in front of a young boy, especially a young boy of Sebastian's, her oldest son's age. This is a conversation that you need to have with him, especially as a young black man that's growing up in America, and every time he leaves out the door, he's being stereotyped just because of the color of his skin. I just don't understand Kim's thought process. She's very weird. She's out of touch. She's sheltering them boys. Of course, you need to have conversations as a parent with your children, but coming from a woman that deals with this on an everyday basis, that's fighting for black men's, young black boys, and just black men in period lives, why would you want your kids to be a part of that type of conversation? She's just so out of touch and out of whack. Like, I'm just not here for Tootie ass. I need her to fucking go. Like, I just cannot with her. Like, she does not fit in with this group of women. She doesn't fit in with society, period. That's why she stays her ass in the fucking house, or her gay, weird ass husband. So, Lori and Shay, her daughter, come by to visit Kenya, and they all sit down and talk. And Lori says to Kenya how she never wanted to be in the middle of Kenya and her mother. Well, bitch, if you didn't want to be a part of and didn't want to be in the middle, then you should have not even brought your ass over her house in the first place to have this conversation. If you didn't want to fucking be in the middle, you should have stayed, on the sidelines and just watched from afar and not had no kind of allegiance to anybody and not spoken a word, if that's how you felt, Aunt Lori. So then she says that, when you want to kick somebody when they're down, you always start with, I love you. And then she says, and I also love my sister. As you should. That's your sister. Okay, nobody's taking that away from you. And she says, but my sister was a young girl when she had you, and that she had every right to give up her child. You know what? She did. If that's what she felt was right for her at that age, as a teenage mom, that she didn't feel like she was mature enough, capable enough, responsible enough, or just didn't want to do it, she had the right to give up her child if that's what she wanted to do. Nobody's taking that away from her. That was her choice. So she also says that, but she doesn't think that Kenya looks at the other side of the situation. And Kenya says, it's not that I don't look at the other side. It's just that I don't like the way my mother treats me, how she talks to me, the things that she said to me to my face and to my grandmother about me. That's what bothers me as a human being, let alone somebody that was in her stomach for 9 months and she gave birth to. How about that? So, Aunt Lori then says she doesn't want to get into a pissing match with Kenya. Girl, I don't know how Kenya. I sat there and had this whole conversation with this old bitch because I would have read her fucking ass for filth. She says, enough is enough. Kenya says how her mom will come around to different family functions and will speak to everyone, have conversations with everyone, and then pretend like this woman is not in the same room with her. Her own child is not in the same room with her, does not acknowledge her presence, doesn't ask how she's doing, is she okay, nothing. How do you think that'll make somebody feel that their own mother can't even speak to them, can't even look at them? How do you think this woman has felt for having 40-something years on this earth, knowing that her mother, for whatever reason, hates her? If she hated her that fucking much, then why the fuck did you even go through with the fucking pregnancy? Why did you just have a fucking abortion if you just hate this child so fucking much? So, but let me get back into that in a minute. And Aunt Lori says that she left the reunion because her sister called her and said Kenya came by and to tell her to stop. And Kenya says that she has the right to go knock on her damn mama door to get answers if that's what she feels like she needs to do for herself. And Aunt Lori says that she doesn't feel like she had the right to do that. Look at her, little bitch. That woman has the right to do whatever the fuck she wants to do pertaining her fucking mother. Nobody can tell that woman how she should feel when she was brought into this world. Kenya didn't ask to be brought into this world. Her mama decided when she was a teenager to thought and be thought-tastic, to lay on her fucking back, spread her legs, and have sex, and unprotected sex apparently, and to have a fucking child. Kenya didn't ask to be brought into this world, and Kenya also didn't be asked to be treated like gum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. She don't even get treated that bad. She gets treated by this woman like she's the fucking scum of the earth. What type of mother, let alone parent, could treat a child like that didn't ask to be brought here? That's just like any of these deadbeat ass daddies out here that have a fucking kid and never see them a day in their fucking life and could go, sleep, eat, drink, piss, live life like ain't nothing happened. The same place in hell for them niggas is the same place in hell for killing your old raggedy ass fucking mama. And for Aunt Lori and the rest of that damn trifling ass family to sit up here and play that game with that fucking woman is beyond me. Yeah, that's your sister. You supposed to love your sister. You supposed to be there for your sister, whatever the case may be. But nobody in that family should tolerate that type of behavior for this woman to treat this girl like she ain't shit. Don't acknowledge her. Don't talk bad about her to her face. This and that has had nothing but devilish ways and behavior of treating this damn girl. What type of parent or a family member sits by and let this shit happen? Wrong is wrong, is right. And they should have checked her mama a long time ago. Sister, I love you, but bitch, you wrong as fuck. You ain't gonna treat her like that. Cause that's your damn child at the end of the damn day. You might not want to have a relationship with her. You need to tell her that. I don't want to have a relationship with you. Let's just go separate ways. When I speak to you, hi, bye, let's just keep it moving. But you don't treat that damn child like that damn girl like that. And then as a family sit up there and co-sign that shit. All you motherfuckers is fucking nuts and crazy. And it's a cold place in hell for all of you motherfuckers. Aunt Lori, Shay, and all you motherfuckers. And Shay, bitch, you get a motherfucking read too. Gonna sit up here and talk about if your mother doesn't want to have a relationship with you, oh the fuck well. I'll let you have my mother all these years. Bitch, that ain't the same damn thing. She know that ain't her fucking mama. Can't nobody take the place of your motherfucking mama. Especially when that person is alive and you can have a relationship with them. And it ain't no, oh well. How would you feel if your damn mama wasn't there for you? How would you fucking feel if your mama didn't want to have a relationship with you and just did? I can't even deal with my mama get an attitude with me, don't want to speak to me for a day, how that affects me, let alone not being there for me at all. Like that whole family needs Jesus, needs fucking bless all, and they all can kiss my damn ass. Fuck Aunt Lori, her old Eve, Rough Riders looking ass. Fuck Aunt Lori, fuck Shay. Who the fuck spells Shay? C-H-E. Bitch, go sit down some damn where her mama can suck dick, Aunt Laura can suck dick, and Shay can suck a big fat one. Anywho, so Sebastian, old grown ass, when they go to the next congressman's office, talking about this is boring. Why are we visiting Congress? I don't want to fucking be here. He should have got backslapped. He should have fucking got back motherfucking slapped and remind him that Black Lives motherfucking matters and pow and go upside his motherfucking head, this old badass, and she's sitting up here co-signing that kind of behavior, and you raising a fucking young man, a little whiny ass little bitch of a little son, and you got, ooh, I just cannot with people. You are raising a fucking son. A young man is going to be a man. How are you so fucking hands-on with your kids, Kim Fields, and they don't fucking know how to act in public? How about take the time to teach your kids how to fucking act and behave in public? No way should your big ass 10, 11-year-old son be acting like a fucking 3-year-old, throwing tantrums and shit, be misbehaving, being grown and shit, and you just gonna escort him out and condone the fucking behavior. And then when Sheree come outside to check on her and say, you know what, it's coming across kind of disrespectful that you know you just left as these people were talking to us. Phaedra brought you here. I don't feel like I'm being disrespectful at all. I have kids that need attended to. Your big ass kid don't need that much fucking attended to. Now the baby, that's another thing. The baby shouldn't have been in that environment. He's too small, whatever. But you still need to get his little ass together. But Kim is just fucking retarded. I just cannot with her ass. Fuck her. She thinks she know everything. Girl, bye. Now I see why you don't have no friends. It's not that you're not capable. It's that you're a fucking douchebag, now my nigga. Like, fuck her. So she needs to teach her motherfucking spoiled ass, entitled ass kids how to fucking act and behave. So Candy and Ty and Big Mama Riley go over to Aunt Nora's house for dinner. And they bring up the restaurant and how they want to call it Old Lady Gangs, and I'm just not here for that fucking title of the fucking restaurant. And all the aunts is down for it, even Joyce is down for it, except for Aunt Bertha. Aunt Bertha, old bit ass, ain't for it. And but you know, everybody's down with it, so Kenny and Todd are gonna, you know, keep moving forward with the whole process. So Phaedra and Portia were trying to throw their old Vince's vagina at Sheree's son. Sheree was Not here for that bullshit. Kim Fields leaves the fucking Million Man March before the shit even fucking arrives, starts. As soon as they get there, her ass fucking leaves. What the fuck was the point of your ass coming? And then talking about, I don't even know why I took my kids out of school for this. Bitch, take your ass on. Like, we don't want Raven Simone ass, bitch. We don't want your ass. Take your ass on over there to the other side with Raven ass. We don't want you no more. You are not a part of the clique. You are not a part of the Black Squad anymore, Kim Fields. So, Phaedra introduces the girls to the mothers of slain sons, and I just thought that was a very poignant moment that needed to be aired on television. Kudos to you, Bravo, for airing this episode. I thought that this was a great episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was so poignant, especially with everything that's going on in America regarding Black people. This was a great, fantastic episode with a great message. And I just felt like Kim should have been there, and all of the other women should have been there. So at the end of the episode, Cynthia is preparing a feast for Nene and Greg. Nene big ass come over Cynthia's house, and then she in her commentary and her green screen looking like a Hulk Hogan in person.